Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Akashic Adventures, another episode of Akashic Adventures. Um, I'm here with Viviane Heller and Diana Boles, oil painter. And we're going to be using the giveaway tool today for questions. I think we're going to be using it from now on. So to enter, please type in hashtag Akashic. There's going to be a crawler at the bottom to so you can Elif, you have to enter the draw. These are random. The readings are picked randomly. So please type hashtag Akashic, just like at the bottom on the crawler, to enter the reading, to enter the draw. I'm sorry, to get a reading. I want to welcome a bunch of people. There's Liz and Diane G. Hi, Diane.
Hey, Diane. Hey, everybody.
Mangled Unicorn, Jacqueline, Julianne. Um, And look, there's Viviane too. Oh, look at this. Barbara Berkman, Kat, Annie Bear. Hi, Annie Bear. Patrick Duncan was only able to drop in. He had to leave. Leah's here. Emily. Oh, the whole crowd's here. Baby Angel. Hi, Baby Angel. I remember you because your name is so cool. Kat, Brina, Jen B. And who, let's see, am I at the beginning yet? Sorry. Okay, so Kay's here. Play, Love, Remember. Spiritual Garden. The Thrill of the Chase. Yeah, Gina. Hi, Gina. Gina M's here.
Always nice to see you, Gina.
Yeah, Gina. It's lovely to see you. Dakota Coutts here. Denise McMullen. Denise, we're doing readings. Phew. We're picking readings randomly using the giveaway tool. To enter the reading, type hashtag Akashic, nothing else. We're going to draw names 3 at a time. And when your name is drawn, start typing in your question. Let us know you're here and start typing in your question. And so we'll be able to read for you if you're picked, because it is just the easiest way for us to manage questions, and it's the fairest way for you, so you don't have to, there were tons of times that our questions were filled by 4 minutes after, and that I don't think that's fair. We didn't think that was fair. So Tamer is here. Hi, Tamer. So we'll sit around, and we've got 19 entries already, ladies. Hi, Warrior Widow. Yes, Wanda's here. I think that we made it's 4 minutes after. Look how happy that puppy is.
I know, he
So
looks like
cute.
a cat when he does that too, doesn't he?
Getting a little massage.
Oh, what a wonderful little.
He is. He is.
Mary Hernandez Walker is
Unless
here,
he's
and
in defend mode or defend my owner mode.
look how he loves you. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, Mary, it's Akashic. Or your widow wants your puppy.
Adorable.
Denise, it's just, there's no space between the hashtag and the Akashic. So it's hashtag Akashic, no space. And yes, Wanda's very special. Thank you, Leah.
Yes, she is.
So yeah, it doesn't matter if you type it in all caps or lower caps or lowercase or a mixture of both. And when your name is drawn, get ready to type your question, okay? because that's the only way this is going to work. Okay, so show the screen.
Oh, we want
And
to open the records and
oh,
say
thank you for
prayer.
reminding me. Yes.
And then we choose 3 names. And if you're chosen and you did not post a question, please post a question. So we're going to be calling 3 names at a time. So
Yeah,
anyway.
3 at a time. So, okay. So 3 deep breaths, everyone. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hold it at the top. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, to our highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth and clarity to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, the highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group, consisting of the people here now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay, are given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. I'll read that silently. The records are now open. Don't let me forget to close them. Okay. There we go. And I don't know, you want to hear some poodles dancing? Ah, Jacqueline is our first winner, Mangled Unicorn. I know you're here because I saw you earlier. Just a second here. I'll keep track of the names. Okay. And our second. Emily. Congratulations, you guys are here. Start typing your questions, please. Oops, I almost forgot. That was a little loud. Let's try again. Camer. Okay, so we have our first group, and now I can go back to the comments. My my
You're
little
muted,
laptop
Conn.
seems to be really slow.
You're muted,
What?
Viviane.
No?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
thank you.
Viviane, yeah.
Yeah, I just say, please
Okay,
type
so
your
here's,
questions, winners.
yeah, I've got Emily's. Hi, Paul Freed. Welcome.
Hi, Paul.
Okay, good night, Paul. Glad you dropped by. Okay, so we have Emily's question, and hi, Jules Niner, and we have Jacqueline's question, and hang on, and we're just waiting for Emily's question.
We have Emily's. We need Tamer's question.
No, we got Tamers.
Okay, so we have them all. We have all three.
We
Thank
got
you.
everybody. We have everybody. Okay,
Great.
so Jacqueline. Where's Tamer? Hang on. I had your question a minute ago, Tamer. Just let me find it. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Uh, Mangled unicorn. Here we go. Jacqueline. Can I be shown a past life that would help me on my current journey? Do you want to take that, Diane? I mean, sorry,
Okay.
Viviane?
Yes, sure. Hi, Mangled Unicorn. Jacqueline. Let's see. Past life that will help me on current journey. Jacqueline, I see you walking, and on your left hand, you're holding a bunch of files or books, and just like you look busy. You're going somewhere. Um, I heard going to school. I heard hunger to learn more. Achieving dreams. And you continue to walk forward. I still see you walking fast too. Learning never ends. You can always learn something new. What's what they mean by that? And now they switch to something completely different. Well, visually anyway. They're showing me holding tools like you're making a bracelet, a bead bracelet. Using your creative side, making this bead bracelet. see you're placing the knots in between the beads. One moment while they're showing me this. So they're saying you did that as a hobby, you love doing that, and then it became a way of earning extra cash. I see them being pulled in boxes to be mailed, merchandise, sales made. It's about using your creativity that you ask you, helping you on your current journey, finding ways to use your creativity. I'm still getting the message here, so just trying to make sense of what I need to tell you. And now they showed me something else, like if you were to another creative you reached for, I don't remember what it's called, but if that material that if you're about to knit, to crochet or do any kind of knitting, I forgot the name of it. It's not a thread.
Yarn.
Yarn, yeah, thank you. So I just saw that you grabbed into a yarn and you were about to create something new. Now I see it's crocheting. You're crocheting, and I heard threads of creativity. I need to let my soul sing. Okay. And then I'm hearing every time you do something that you love and you're creative and you use your creativity, you raise your vibration. And the joy you feel when you're creating stays with your creation. So if you're thinking about starting a new hobby or if you're already doing something, keep that in mind and continue. It's a way of experiencing joy and being in the moment, enjoying the moment, the present moment. And I just heard that for those that don't meditate and don't have that kind of practice, that is a way of meditating. Keep moving forward, yes. And you really love to learn, regardless of what it is that you're doing. You love to learn. So that's what they showed me you, holding those books and walking forward and going. Are you happy going to school, going to learn something new? It's that excitement of learning something new. I didn't get any indication of where that was that they showed me. Now I see you. You're putting on a necklace that you made, and you're looking very happy and proud that was your creation. And I will see you teaching others to make the jewelry that you're making. And I'm asking, where was this life? And it was in the United States, and then I heard Kansas. So everything was completely different than I was expecting to get that will come through. But this is what it came through for you, Mangled Unicorn. Jacqueline, thank you so much for your question. I hope it helped you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Viviane.
Mm-hmm,
And thank you, Jacqueline, for
mm-hmm.
asking us to read for you. Next, we have a question for Diana, and it's from Tamar. Sorry,
Hi,
show.
Tamara.
Come on.
Is my soul somehow connected to any one of the Anunnaki deities? Hope this question won't seem so odd. It does not seem odd at all. Yes, you are, but you are connected to both the Anunnaki and the Anu-Aki of the Hopi Indian. Grizzly speaking for Anubis. So your first go through here was with the Hopi, with the and oh my gosh, Anasazi, to whom the Hopi are connected in the 7 prophecies that have come out of that legend and have come out of that history. And you were in the first world, which puts you as the ant people, the Anu-Aki. Those are the survivors of the first cataclysm that went underground, much as the story of Noah, the good of the races that were preserved in order to repopulate the next time through. Then your next time through is when you came through in Mesopotamia. Yes, you have a connection to Anubis, for at that point, we put you with the Pharaoh, not the Pharaoh himself, his shaman, and the understanding of the rites of burial, life under the pyramid, again, connection to the underground. There is you sit under the eye of Horus, and in your starseed is booties, the stars of booties. So you have come from 2 directions, Antares, Andromeda, Many A's, the sound of A coming through. They are saying that what you are drawn to study is because you have a historic connection. So continue your own search for this. For better understanding will come from that. You will feel it in your bones. The hollow bones. Of the Native American shaman and the shaman of Egypt. Understand there's not much difference. And the underground tunnels can prove it. They just need to be discovered. So explore with an open heart. End of transmission. I hope that helped. Maybe an avatar incarnation of a deity. Well, there's another A. Right? How do you feel, what do you feel your appearance is as that avatar? I hear this in a language that I cannot translate. And so I have to apologize because I'm just learning this myself, this language that keeps coming through. So until I get all the particulars, I cannot personally translate it, but do know that you are of both ends. So I hope that helped.
Wow, that's so interesting. Thank you so much, Diana. And thank you, Tamer, for a really interesting question. Whoops. Yep. Right, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this instead.
Emily.
And Emily. Now, Emily. You did decide to go back to Hawaii? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you came to a decision. And I honestly think that this is just me talking. Okay, this is not, I'm not doing any sort of reading, but I honestly think, like, just as one woman to another, I think it'll be good for you. So, let's just, a message about your move to Hawaii. Well, your guides are going at last.
Happiness.
They're very, very, very happy about that move. You'll be more comfortable. You'll be able to accomplish more, and you'll find more breadcrumbs. That's the word they're using. You'll find more clues, more breadcrumbs along your way. There's better opportunities for you in Hawaii. In some ways, it'll be really difficult. I guess having to live at home, because that can't be easy when you've, well, maybe it can, I don't know. But it's not usually easy for adults to go back and live at home. Emily, Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, that's right. That's funny. I like that. What they're talking about is opportunities for you to pursue your heart, opportunities for you to pursue and develop your purpose. That's what they're talking about. Opportunities will be the breadcrumbs. You're just following them, or fireflies. Fireflies along the path through the woods. You just go from one to the other to the other, but opportunities will be presented to you that you never would have received on the mainland. But they're very happy about, your guides are very happy about your decision. Overall, overall, it will be a good thing for you. There will be rough patches. Okay, it's not all going to be easy. It's not all going to be a piece of cake. It's not all going to be handed to you. There are things that you'll have to struggle through. But hey, welcome to life, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
There's struggles for everything. You know, it's not. Um, yeah, it's not. Oh, Emily says her family is oppressive. Then I suggest you spend a lot of time with your friends and make new friends and find things to do outside the house, get a job, or, you know, part-time. Your studies will probably take up a lot of your time, but really spend as little time with them as possible while maintaining as good a relationship as you can, because I know you need them. So you can't just, you know, be rude. But yeah, overall, it's a good decision. Overall, it's for your benefit. Overall, you will benefit from this, um, and and you will learn a lot. You'll gain a lot, and you'll learn a lot. So, well, thank you so much, Jamie Hansen. I really appreciate that. Just in case you guys didn't know, when we get donations like this, like the super chats and the super thanks, it's split between the three of us. So I think I'll wait till it totals $10 before I split it. But that's just wanted you guys to be aware of that. Um, so I hope that helps you, Emily. I I really feel for you that I know this was a struggle for you to decide, and I know that it was a hardship for you. It was a tough struggle, but I'm glad I from the your guides are overjoyed. So I think it was the right one. So thank you. Thank you for asking me to read for you, for asking us to read for you. Okay, we're ready for the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad it helps because, you know, that's all we want.
Hi, Natasha. Nice
Okay.
to see you. Let's see.
Sorry.
I say hi, Natasha. Nice to see you. Nice to see you raising the vibes.
Uh,
And
oh, oh,
another
well, Raising the Vibes is
lovely,
here.
yeah, she's wonderful
Oh,
Akashic Record
oh,
reader.
Jamie, aren't you sweet? Look, look what Jamie said. Hang on a second. I'll post it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when we do Akashic Adventures, any money we make, we share. So because we're all doing this together. And hang on for just a second here while I get the music lined up. No, it's going to be different this time. I promise. Okay.
And Mr. Floyd is here too. Nice to see you.
Oh,
I'm
Mr. Floyd, what a lovely day.
okay.
Okay. What a lovely day. If you could please start typing your question. I hope she's still here, or they are still here.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, I see
okay,
the
great.
comment.
Okay, number 2 for this round. We have Dakota Hill. Okay.
Please type your question, Dakota.
And
Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota, we need your question. And
One more.
next, the last one in this group. Yeah, one more. Sorry, just give me a second here. Oh no, we're not. We're going to draw again. That's a mistake.
Uh-huh.
It's only
Yeah.
there because I pinned the comment for the Akashic. Yeah. Okay. So let's. Yeah, I know I'm a chicken. You can laugh at me all you want.
The confetti is fun.
Cat. Cat, if you're still here, please type in your question. And I hope everyone is still here. Do you guys like just? I want to ask the audience, the chatters. Do you guys like the music? Like, you know? Oh, thank you, Jamie. Gosh, you're kind. Thanks so much. Um, do you guys like the music or not? I mean, if you
Type
hate it,
yes
I'll
if you
stop
do,
doing it.
or no if you don't.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so here's Kat's question. And What a Lovely Day says yes. So I'm taking that to be okay. Wanda wants a chance at a reading. Now, Wanda gets readings all the time. She gets Reiki all freaking day long, okay?
Oh wow, that's great.
Here's Dakota Kelt's question. And now we're just missing What a Lovely Day, I think.
And Kat's question too. We need your
No,
question to hear.
I've got
I hope.
Kat's question.
Oh, okay, good.
I think.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've got Kat's question. Hold on a second here. Take that. Take that. So, Jamie, you're funny and kind. Okay, so got Kat, got Dakota Kelt, but I need What a Lovely Day. Hi, Opal Empress and Tetra Kai and hi, Bob. Yeah, it's rigged. Yeah, that's right. Oh, good, Jacqueline. And so
Oh,
does
she's
Warrior.
asking for a
You know.
message from guides. So we have all three questions now.
Oh, she did. Okay, she wants a message. Oh, she wants a Viviane special. Okay. All right.
I like that. Viviane special.
Yeah. Let's start with What a Lovely Day. And here we go. There you go. What a lovely day. That's for you, Viviane,
Okay. I was
because
just
it's a
looking at the
Viviane.
new. Yeah, I was just looking at the new picture there. Okay. Hi, what a lovely day. A message from guides. Okay.
No, Scorpio Mama, questions aren't closed.
Just type a hashtag Akashic to enter the chance to get a reading. What a lovely day, 90. First thing that they're showing me is they're showing me a man walking, holding an umbrella, a black umbrella, and walking. It's like it's in at night and it's like really heavy rain. So I'm just waiting to see um, more. I think they're telling me now is. I asked why they showed me that is. They're saying the way that the umbrella is protecting you from the rain. Your guides are protecting you. And now I see you. You lower the umbrella and you're moving in circles like in a fun way, like you're dancing. You're feeling a lot of energy through your body. Okay, that's funny. Like you lowered and you look happy. The rain is not bothering you, but you're moving, um, circling around with your umbrella.
Mm.
And now you raised the umbrella again to protect you. And now I see you writing notes, like little pieces of paper. They're square small uh, pieces of paper, and folding them, and you're putting them into your under your pillow, inside the pillowcase. What is that? I just heard your wishes.
Ah,
Wishes. Let's see. Oh, sticky notes. You write at what your guides tell. Okay, that's interesting. Excuse me, that's interesting. Uh, and there's a
that's
way
a
you're folding them. Go
fabulous,
ahead. Uh,
fabulous idea.
huh?
That's a fabulous idea to write
Yeah,
sticky notes of what your guides say. I mean, that's as
that's
good as
great. That's awesome. Yeah,
Diane keeps
yeah,
a notebook of the questions that she wants to ask. When she gets a chance to ask a question,
yeah.
she goes through a notebook and there's the whole list of things she
Mm,
wants answered. That's brilliant. Thank you for that. What I love to
yeah.
hear,
So yeah. That's
Diane.
why they're small. The notes I saw, they're small, and you're folding them in a particular way, and then placing them under your pillow. And then, like I said, I heard your wishes, and so. Um,
Yeah, your wish list. Oh, I love that so much.
and then I heard, yeah, we know about your wishes, and you can ask us for help. You can manifest what is for your highest good and the highest good of all. And when you ask for something, remember to ask for what you want or better. What do they know? I often do they know I often took all the burden on myself. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hyperrat. Let's see what else they're
Hi,
telling me.
Ted. Yes.
And they're showing me the notes under your pillow. They have like sparkling lights around them now, like golden sparkling lights. Trying to be open for help, and not take it all myself. And I just saw the word gratitude. So I guess they're suggesting, in addition to doing what you're doing, to write a gratitude list. That is always helpful. That's good for all of us. Which remind me, I haven't done one in a while, so I better get to it too. So yeah, that's what I have for you. What a lovely day, 90. I hope it helped you. Thanks so much for your question.
Thank you, Viviane, and thank you. What a lovely day. That was um, it's a great question. It's always a useful question to ask. And I
Yeah.
just want to point out we've been joined by Red Dragon, who was formerly known as Kim B. So
Oh,
hi.
okay.
Yeah, that's who
All right.
Red Dragon is. It's Kim B. So everybody just give her a great big hug because she's got a new name. It's a great name. And yeah,
Very
so
fitting.
very
Mm-hmm.
fitting. Oh, very fitting for Kim, indeed.
Yep.
And hi to Pierrette and hi to Tetrakai, who hasn't been here before and is here from Alabama.
Pirouette.
Welcome from all of us.
And remember,
Hi,
Uh,
Viviane,
Pirouette.
to tell the everyone to subscribe to all three channels. So
yes,
if
please.
you're, especially if you're new here, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
And for Diana, I have Dakota Celt's question.
What? Excuse me. What do the records say regarding a connection to having an understanding of European history? I am driving history teachers nuts. Ah,
Good for you. That's an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
stump the panel. Um, All hail the emperor. You, you were the queen of wands, accompanied by the knight of wands, and in the court of the emperor. So you understand this because you have witnessed this, you have lived it. You have been in the days of Rome. You have been in the days of the battles all throughout Great Britain, whether their names, all the different names, Ugenland, and all the different names that those lands had, and the understanding of the old way in which the throne could be taken and claimed. It's innate because it is within you. It haunts your sleep. You have fought for it. You have succumbed to it. You have sat in rulership both as man and woman. You watched Notre Dame being built. In 2 generations, because it took forever for it to be built. And for this, they're showing me that in one of those, they're showing me the old movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, with the very first one. That Charles Lawton is playing him. And you were an indigent in those days, in that generation. And you understood being handicapped, but having faith, being laughed at, being the 5 of coins, standing outside the church in the cold, what it was like to be a pauper, but also what it was like to be born to the throne, or what it was like to fight for the throne. Hadrian's Wall. You were the Roman soldier then. Most of your lifetimes are spent in this realm. But each time you leave a lifetime, you go back through your starseed canal and back into this earth through the portal. Your revisiting them now is the way to reclaim victory over your remembrances. When you get chills when you read something, when you say, no, 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 this is really how it was, because it makes sense that that is how it really was. Keep asking your questions. Keep making them think outside of the box. Surround yourself with your own books. You are just as much a scholar as those to be. It will only ever be what you make of it. Make it yours. End of transmission. I'm not sure everything I said, but I hope that helped.
Dakota Kelt said that she was annoying them with her corrections. And all I just want to say to that is that if you have sources, cite them and just blow them out. And if you don't have a source, say, well, I did some remote viewing, which is kind of true. And
I'm a time traveler.
Good. Wait. Good for you. Good for you for doing that. Good for you for sticking up for the truth about the indigenous peoples.
Yeah.
And their experience. That is heroism, okay? In my book. Good for you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really that's an important thing that you're doing when you do that, okay? I just want you to know. Thank you, Diana, and thank you very much for the question, Dakota Kelt. It was a great reading and really interesting. And the last person in this group is Kat, who wants to know if they had a past life in France. Well, hang on a second here. Let me just resettle her royal. My avian overlord. Okay, you don't have to sit on my shoulder if you don't want to. You can sit right there. No bites. No bites. You've had more than one life in France. There's okay, fine. I'm seeing 4 or 5. Well, let's take this one. You're in a stone building, in a village. It's very bright and sunny and kind of deserty outside. So I'm guessing there's not. So I'm guessing this is the south of France because there's doesn't look like there's a lot of rainfall. It's the middle of summer. But inside the building is very cool. You have, Oh, isn't that interesting? You have you have some potions and salves and um, from what you're wearing and from what the people around you are wearing, uh, it looks like 14th century, like in the 1300s sometime. And in that lifetime, you're male. You're selling. Okay, you're not an alchemist. You're more. Um, oh, that's interesting. Okay, you you're more an apothecary. Although I'm not sure that that term existed at the time. I don't know. But you prepare things for people's illnesses and ailments. You have a salve for arthritic joints, which is very effective, by the way. You use the materials in the countryside around you to make these. Um, and you live in a place that has a lot of lavender around it. Um, and some other really aromatic herbs and plants. You're well respected in the community. You have a family. You have a wife and two daughters. Um, you had more children, but these are the ones that survived, as every parent in that era, of course. Sorry, my butt's getting numb. Um, it's a nice life. You know, there's the grief over your children, but you do well in your business. It's a largish town. There's at least 800 people in it, and the money you when money is tight, people trade you a chicken for what they need. So there's always food on the table. There's your children are dressed. Your daughters have clothes. Your wife. You're not in poverty at all. At all. It's a good life. Um, and you're of genuine service to the people in your community. When someone comes to you who is not able to pay, there's an old woman who is really crippled with arthritis, and she brings you, oh God, she brings you 3 eggs, and you give her the salve for her hands. So your generosity stands you in good stead. Your kindness. Um, you're also very reliable. You you say what you mean and you mean what you say, and when you say you're going to do something, you do it. You genuinely care about the people in the community, and you try to help them as much as you can. It's a good life. You live a long time. You're in your 60s when you die. Your daughters are married with children. They're having good lives too. Your wife loves you and admires you. It's a really, really good life. Yeah, that's one of the lives you had in France, Kat. I hope that answers your question. Um, there was, I think that that was honestly, I think that that was a vacation life. I think that, okay, so here's my observation is when you've had one or two like tough lives where really like you really put through the ringer, you can ask for a vacation life where you basically coast through and there's no real big difficulties, but you work on a few things, you work on, I don't know, reliability or commitment or, generosity or something like that without a lot of traumatic experiences, if I can put it that way. Okay, you don't have to go through a war. You don't have to go through famine. You don't have to make a choice as to who's going to live and who's going to die. That's that sort of thing. Warrior Widow says 60 is super old in those days. Not really. If you managed to live past the age of 5, you had a really good chance, unless you went to war, you had a really good chance of making it to 60. Okay. The reason that we all think that people died young is because the average age was, say, 35, or the average age at death was 35. But that's because more than half of the children born died before they were 5 years old. So that skews the average age. And in fact, after the age of 5, if you survived that long, you had a really good chance of making it to 60. All other things, like not taking into account war and so on. So yeah. Um, yeah. Tetrakai says, "Oh, see a psychic. They have a message for me." Okay, well, I hope you put in hashtag Akashic, and I hope that helped, Kat. Kat, good for you. It was a great life. I had a vacation life in the Amazon. It was pretty awesome. I think I'm about due for one now. Okay, let's go. What? No, 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 no. Yeah, subtle realms. I think a lot of us feel that way. Okay.
This one has
Yeah, I want to be. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go and set up our. Oh, here, let's have some salsa. Sorry, did I say salsa? I meant a polka. Christine, are you here, Christine? If you are, please start typing in your question. And if we don't hear from you, we're just going to draw again. Okay, so back to the polka. Viviane, do you want a reading, Viviane?
Oh, no, I need to give a chance to someone who's watching. So,
Okay, that's twice. Do you think the guys are trying
yes,
to tell us,
now we need Diana to win
like
now. Diane to win now, yeah.
physician heal thyself?
Diana, yeah.
Actually, I just realized that is a salsa polka. Okay, all right, here we go. I am Lulu, who I think is Opal Empress. So
Yes.
if Lulu, if you will please start typing in your question, and we will answer. Hang on just a second here while I get this going. And oh dear. Play Love Remember, are you here, hon? Whoops. Play Love Remember. Okay. would all of you, Christine, I am Lulu, and Kayla, remember, would you please start putting your questions in? Oh my goodness, there's 33 comments. I just Debbie at Shifting Veils. I just, while we're waiting for the questions, I just want to put this up. I've only been shown traumatic past lives. I wonder if I ever chose to have a vacation life. You probably did. The thing is, the thing about traumatic past lives is, okay, I've got your question, Opal Empress. Um, the thing about traumatic lives is that, well, the thing about all of our lives, okay, is that they're a lesson, okay. Um, there's something there that we have to learn, and sometimes when we hear about it from this perspective, from where we are in the present, uh, it's not really helpful. How do I put this? I'm not good at being tactful, but it's it's not really helpful to look at the past unless there's something you can learn from it. So if I tell you about a life that, where you were, I don't know, tortured or you starved to death or whatever, what was the point of that life? That's what that's what you need to focus on, is what the lesson was that you were supposed to learn, because there was a point. There was meaning to it. It wasn't just a random act of God that you were there at that time and in that place. It was something that you set up for yourself that you wanted to learn. So you need to focus on that. Okay? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Diane G. As usual, you just hit the nail right on the head. You need to know what you
Exactly.
need to do and heal and
Exactly.
learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That is because there is so much that you carry with you today that needs to be let go of so you can advance in this lifetime without having to struggle when you return for the next one and go through
Yeah.
all of this again.
Yeah.
You must
Yeah.
realize that those traumas are because you are part of a cornerstone of the foundation of your tribe, of your family's heritage, of it. It's so hard right now because we are all going through so much of this, not just because of where we are in our journey through space and time, but the transits are in position to make this happen so that we can learn to let it go, to heal from it.
Yeah.
This is what Hygeia
Yeah.
and Chiron are specifically doing right now, and Sedna. All these planets that are working together, very important stuff for all of us to remember.
Yeah.
Trauma is a good thing when you're looking back at it.
Yeah.
You
If you can
don't
learn
have to
and
carry it.
learn and heal.
You can
Yeah.
make jokes about it now,
Yeah. 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 So
right?
clearing
So
and
it's
healing and learning.
bringing in negativity, and that's what you're supposed to be getting rid of, is negativity. So how do you do that?
Yeah.
You do that with humor and faith, belief in
That's
yourself.
wonderful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've got questions from I am Lulu and Play Love Remember, but I think Christine has left. I don't think Christine is here
Yeah,
anymore. So
yeah.
I'm going to do another giveaway. Okay, just
Mm-hmm.
bear with me. And okay, let's go. Oh, geez, I forgot the music. I'm sorry. Oh well, too bad.
Elif.
Elif, Can you put your question in, please? I'm pretty sure you're still here. Although, oh, and
Yes,
your
please
fingers
put a
slowed down
type
too.
your
Okay.
question. I know you had a question earlier, but the chat moved
Yeah,
slowly a bit.
we'll never find it now. It's too
Mm-hmm.
far long ago, way past my ability to ever find it without a time
Mm-hmm.
code. So yes, Elif, please put your question in now, and we can get started. Um, yeah, if Diane, can you check if they're still in the channel? But we can start. Um, okay, Viviane,
Mm-hmm.
here is a question for you from Opal Empress Tarot. I am Lulu.
Okay. Um, Hi, Opal Empress Tarot. I love that image you chose for your avatar
It's
there.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Past life with message in regards to helping
If
with that
if Elif
woman.
isn't here, sorry, Viviane, if Elif
That's
isn't
okay.
here after Viviane's reading for Opal Empress, if Elif hasn't showed up, we're going to do another draw, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
that there will be a third person
Okay.
in this last group. Oh, okay. All right, Diane. Is there another mod who could check, please?
She's not on my channel, and from my channel, I can see some of the chat from both of yours. I don't see her anywhere coming in.
Okay, all right. Well, after Viviane's finished her reading, we'll do another draw.
I heard you did this before, Opal Empress Tarot, and I see a woman putting, her tarot cards on a table. I heard the word gypsy. I see you shuffling the cards. Now they're showing me you holding the tarot deck on your between your hands and putting them on against your heart, and in a way connecting, uh, going inwards and connecting with that aspect of you, and the cards, that aspect of you from a past life, and the cards. I heard highly intuitive. I heard no fear of judgment. Do what you do with an open heart. I continue to see you shuffling the cards in a different manner now, but still shuffling the cards. I also saw you using a pendulum, in addition to the tarot cards, and a I keep forgetting, dowsing rod. And now you see you reading the poems, doing poem reading. And crystals, a crystal ball to be more exact. There's something specific about the way you're doing the spread and the way you're asking the questions that is going to be unique to you. And if you're not doing that yet, there will be something that you'll be doing differently. I just heard something about cards in reverse. There's something that you're going to be doing about reading cards in reverse. And I just saw you holding a candle and dripping the wax of the candle and using that as a divination form, like a scrying. I guess that's called, right? Candle scrying. Let's see what else. And I just saw you giving a reading, and I saw a jumper card. And then I heard again, there's something special about how you're going to read your reverse, your cards, the cards that come as reversed. I hope that helped you open Empress Tarot. Thank you for your question.
Nice.
Thanks, Viviane, and thank you, Opal Amber. Sorry.
No, I was just.
Did I
That's a
interrupt?
nice thumbnail. She has her avatar or whatever it's called.
That is
Yeah.
really beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, profile photo. It is really gorgeous. Red Dragon, aka Kim, has just announced that she got her what we've forgotten Oracle deck yesterday. So us members will be hearing all about it in the Discord chat. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so let's draw the third person because Elif has not come, and so did I share the screen?
Oh my! That is duh. I keep getting these drop downs of messages. It's been so long since I joined that I forgot the Discord chat.
What? Oh, Well, your Discord
Right.
chat
I'm like,
isn't the same as the membership
how do
Discord
I
chat.
get there? How am I getting these messages and I'm not talking? Duh. You must understand.
Okay, Tetrakai.
Upgrades are strange.
Tetrakai, I am pretty sure is still here. So please start. Uh, uh, she hasn't. Yeah, you're going to need your headlamp. Okay, it's a deep deck, um, and it's a very deep deck. If you
Yeah, I
fall in
couldn't.
love with it, you need to get the big book.
Exactly. I was just going to say, I ended up having to have that big book just because there's so much
Yeah, yeah. There's so
conversation.
much in there, isn't there? Yeah, it's totally worth it. Okay, Tetrakai, where is your question, please? And while we're waiting for that, um, here's a question that was crafted specifically for Diana because it's about light language.
Let's see. Please tell me what my connection is to the light language receiving and speaking. It came in 4 to 6 rows vertical and 4 horizontal, 6 rows this way. Oh, talked very fast at first and then laughed and relaxed and slowed down. Oh,
And
okay.
they
So
and they said that their fingers slowed down too.
can
But
you
I
put
can't
that?
show both on the screen at the same time.
They were showing both sign and light language. So in the coding, it's in the coding and it is the spelling. Did you see the light? Did you see a light? Did you hear a sound, a note, a frequency, a vibration? What was the sound that the speaker was creating? Oohs and ahs, or, um, oh gosh, I wish I were better at saying it out loud. Dashin that, Dashin, see, and then I stumble. Dashin Plastin, Dashin Plastin, Dashin Plastin, vibration. I am so sorry. I can see it on my ceiling in the morning. I can see it on the walls when I wake up, but I cannot explain it very well yet. It's like learning how to speak Polish and still thinking in English. You do better with a
Yeah.
language when you think in that language. So it is, first of all, what you're brought up with. I was much better at it when I was a child because it was closer to the source of my birth. And I'm so sorry. So the 6 rows across, 4 rows this way in the horizon, and 6 down, you're supposed to be choosing, you should be choosing what goes together as a blink goes off. Now, if they were using their hands and not a grid, that changes things a little. I am so sorry. I'm not skilled enough to explain it. Your language was fast and my hands were fast. Then my fingers and my language slowed down. I didn't hear them speak. I must have known what the codes said. Yes. And see, with me, so much of it on the night journey comes in light and tonal frequency, not so much a word, but the word vibrates. Like when a bird speaks, there's only two birds that don't burp in order to speak out. And one is an African gray and the other is a Mayan. And they're able to talk without having to belch the sound out. And that in that belching, things don't always come out the way you expect them to. But you can, it's a bird and they're trying to learn your language. So that's kind of what is going on in that transfer. Their language sounds like they're burping it out while we're trying to learn it. And it, some of it gets lost in translation. The only thing is, I think that they gear a lot of what they're saying to the person that they're speaking to in a way that you can understand it. And Diane G., if you're still here, weigh in on this anytime, please, because I think she's better at translation than I am. Like I could understand what Busha was talking about, but I could never speak Polish beyond Boże Święty Jedyny.
Play Love, remember, Diane G has her own show, so you can ask this question of her, because I know nothing about light language. I admit it. I haven't explored it in any way, shape, or form. I know that I receive codes, but I don't do anything about it until like it unfolds in my head.
Yeah.
There's just,
Well,
I don't.
Part of the difficulty comes in because the role that we're still to play in this entity is connected in a different way. Like, many of you have heard the story of Elena of the Trods yelling at me one day in the woods. No, 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 you have to keep one foot in the past because you are of the future. And that's when I was told I was the bridge. Well, the bridge is you guys got to figure it out in the middle. You just use me as your bridge to get there. So, and I'm not trying to make that sound insulting. If it did, I apologize. It's okay to walk on me on the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, light language doesn't have any of those. That's been my experience. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
If you can speak any Algonquin-based Native American, like if you can speak or understand a little bit of no prepositions and no adverbs in the way a Native American would arrange a sentence, like Shitan Opawinja Shitan. That's me. Okay, I am woman, Wian. Shita is hawks, but it's 1,000 hawks. So how would you say that? It is Shita Opawinja Wian. 100 hawks woman. That's my name in Lakota. But really, if I were to say that in English, the proper way would be woman of 100 hawks. Right?
I like 100 Hawks woman a lot better.
Well, but 100 is not the way you start it.
It's not. Yeah. No, I know. In Inuktitut, which is the language of the Inuit, if you say, I mean, the sentence is the same whether it's man bites dog or dog bites man. It works either way because of context. So, yeah, it's not something that can be easily translated, and I strongly suggest you consult with Diane G.
Yes, I need to consult with her on this myself.
Well, and so do I if I want to learn anything about it.
Right.
So I, it's not
It's
a
yours.
complete, it's not a complete answer for you, play, love, remember, but it's a direction that you can take to find the answer. And so I hope that that helps you.
Yeah,
Um,
it's individualized in the beginning, just as if you were trying to teach somebody English. You would start with simpler words. You would start with how to count and what the alphabet is, and things of
yeah,
that nature. And that is, they're taking their time and they're trying to individualize it so you can pick up something, which is a base in which to start. So,
yeah.
Diane, I think that you need to do a whole series on that.
Oh,
And
yes,
I'll just,
please. That would be
Yeah.
so helpful. That would be so helpful to all of us if you could do that. Um, okay, so let's let's answer the last question for the day, and that's from Tetra Kai. And I apologize, Tetra Kai. I thought your name because I well, I mean, I don't have very good vision, and so I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
Tetro. I apologize. Um, and so
love it though, Tetra Kai.
Yeah.
that's a great name, and I love that avatar. It's very
So many.
cool. It's very cool. I want to know if there are any messages for me. I keep getting told that there's a message for me from the other side. I do work with Santa Muerte. Oh, wow. Okay. You and Ramon and Bobby. Okay. Oh, I got voices. I got lots of people just jibber jabbering. Just me. Okay. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Line up, one at a time. There is someone in the lineup. Okay, so the first person who has a message for you. This is not Akashic Records. This is mediumship. Okay, Tetra Kai. I'm just letting you know. This is not messages from your guides or from the Akashic Records masters. This is from people who have passed on to the other side. The first person is a woman with, I guess, kind of iron gray hair. Like it's not white, but it's sort of half white and half gray. She looks to be in her 70s, and she's short, but she's a little stout. Not really fat, but just solid. Um, and she's shaking her finger at you and saying, "Oh, something's going on with my throat. I wonder why." Okay, she's saying, "It took you long enough. I've been wanting to talk to you for ages. You need to. What does he need to pay attention to? You need to be a little clear. Does the uh, Tetrakai tell me? Does that woman? Do you recognize her? She's not wearing glasses, although she should. She tells me she only needs them to read. She says, uh, and she's wearing just a plain sort of kind of like a 1950s house dress. Like it's not like all, with the poofy skirt and everything. It's just very straight, plain shirtwaist, flowery pattern. Um, she looks to me to be in her late 60s, maybe early 70s, something like that. And she's absolutely a grandmother. I don't know if she's your grandmother. It is your grandmother. Okay, all right. So she's been wanting to talk to you for a long time, and she's scolding you for not. Um, you can do it, she says. You can talk to me. Just work on it. Just take the time to develop it. Just do it. Like she's very impatient, very loving woman, but very impatient and has very high expectations. She's not my kind of grandmother, okay? I would find her very stressful. Uh, okay. Mm. Yeah, she's encouraging you to develop your clairs, to develop your intuition. I don't know if that's something that you're working on, but she's really pissed that she can't talk to you when she feels like it. She finds it really difficult to give you inspiration. That's it. She wants to give you inspiration in the work that you're doing, and she finds it really hard to get through to you. The only time she feels she can talk to you is in your dreams, and even then, it is often difficult for her to get in there to communicate with you. So she really wants you to start working on developing your intuitive abilities, your spiritual abilities. She says, I have so much I could give. I have so much I could give, so much I could say, and I just can't get through. And she's just really impatient and frustrated, and so that's her message. So I'm not sure how helpful that is to you. You can't remember them. No, you don't remember them consciously, but the messages are in there and they will come up when you need them. So when you're searching for inspiration, that will come up from your subconscious, because that's where the okay, that connection is there, that creative connection is there. Or maybe when you're doing some creative work, like I don't know, knitting or woodworking or art or writing, or that inspiration will come to you, but it doesn't sound like it's, she wants to communicate directly. She wants to do it consciously for you. I mean, so that you're conscious when it happens. That's what she wants. She absolutely wants to make a direct connection with you. Um, I don't know. And oh, you craft a lot of Santa Muerte stuff. Okay. I don't know a lot about Santa Muerte. I
Right.
have a huge amount of respect. And it's frankly a little scary for me. And that's okay. But I have a huge amount of respect for Santa Muerte. And I suggest uh, that your Santa Muerte practice may help you, may support you in developing your abilities to receive the inspiration. There's all kinds of ways of doing it. Um, so and there's all kinds of people on YouTube who can tell you how to start developing it. But the very first thing is to still your mind so that you can receive it. And there's ways of doing that. You can do it while you don't have to, you can, but for a lot of people, it's not effective to just sit and meditate. For some people, that just doesn't work. So there's active meditation like dance, yoga, walking, washing the dishes, ironing clothes, where you keep your monkey mind busy while your higher mind can stay tranquil and receive the inspiration. Knitting, for me, knitting is really good for that, because my monkey mind is counting stitches and following the pattern, but the rest of me is just off in la la land. So um hi Suzanne. And and uh um and yeah, that's the message from your grandmother. She is really, really insistent on having a direct connection with you so that she can communicate to you. It's a sincere wish. She is doing this to support you. She's doing this out of her love for you and her desire to support and protect and help you develop. She's not a guide, like as the way we use the word guide. She's not a guide, but she is very supportive. Um, so yeah, that's what I've got for you. Do you guys get anything else for Tetra Kai? Is there anything you guys want to jump
No, I
in
don't
with?
get anything for, but I feel the same way you do about Santa Morte. Yeah, respect.
Yeah,
Mm.
I agree. I think you covered it. I did see Busha, Bapcha, shaking the finger, the grandmother shaking the finger.
Mm.
And when you were getting the plug in your
Baba.
throat, why? Because she wanted to use her voice, not yours.
She wanted, oh, no. I don't do any channel. Well, not that kind of channeling. No, I will channel the masters. I will channel the guides and angels, but I will not channel people. Sorry, Grandma. Wow. Diane G says there's a language in Turkey that it's whistled. There's a language in Bulgaria that the people in the mountains use that's whistling too. Okay, I hope that helps, Tetrakai. I hope that gives you some guidance and some information and some path forward for you to take. Ah, deep breath. Hi, Bora Bora. Okay, I'm going to close the records now, and then we
Do a
can talk
healing
about
first.
You want me
Would
to do
Diana
the
do a
what?
healing?
healing first?
Oh, Diana's healing. So sorry, I forgot. Yes,
We love her.
please.
We all
Yes,
need the healing.
please.
It's okay. And it's the Antares that I was thinking of, which is the return of the bird people. Okay. Not Antares. Oh my gosh.
Arcturus.
Arcturus. Thank
Arcturus.
you. Arcturus.
Bird
All these
people.
A's keep floating through the head. All right. So let's close as we began with 3 deep breaths, holding at the top, exhaling with our mouths open. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us while it shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Please heal us and add extra protection in these strange times and exciting moments as we go forward. So mote it be. Oh, I just had a lightning bolt come striking down. I wonder how many of you also had that vision.
That's wonderful.
We offer deep gratitude to the Akashic Records masters, the guardians, the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and the love received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The records are now closed.
I love you all, but I have to go.
I'll
I
see
have
Okay.
you
to go at
soon.
7, so mwah.
Yeah.
You're on at 7? Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you then.
Yeah, she's on a
Viviane,
dream show. Heart and Soul
yeah,
Connected.
in 15 minutes.
Yes, I have a live stream simulcast with John Beanie every Monday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. UK time, and is that 9:30 or 8:30 Pacific time? I believe is
Eight,
no,
eight, 8 o'clock Pacific or 8:30 Pacific
8:30
time. Yeah,
Pacific time. Yeah.
I'll be there.
This Thursday we're off, but we'll be back on Monday, and it's always a great time. So we were on for 2 hours, giving quantum healing, quantum energy healing, and Akashic Records readings, healings, and clearings. And next Tuesday I am hosting the Akashic Adventures at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you all. So that's all I have going on for now. I mean, YouTube wise, anyway.
Yeah, thanks,
Mm-hmm.
Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on Thursday, on my channel, Deborah Zachow will be my guest. We'll be
Oh,
doing reading.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We had
Yeah.
so much fun the last time she was on. She's a wonderful reader and she's so much
Yeah.
fun to read with. Well, I mean, I don't read with people that aren't fun to read with. Okay, let's put it
Mm-hmm.
that way. And at Friday, that's at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. And on Friday at 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
um, we'll be doing another episode of Gratitude, episode 7 of Gratitude Drives Abundance with Tara
Wonderful.
Dash and Purple Elephant Deb H.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
so that should be fun
Mm-hmm.
for people. Thank you all for being here. Please subscribe and like all 3 of our channels.
Mm-hmm.
Please support our channels. The links are all below. And thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your presence, and your questions are always so awesome. I love
Mm-hmm.
to be here with you, all of you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Yes, thank you all. Bye, everyone.